So we hadn't seen much of him. So he's been playing the wheel position. But this game, it's we've been rotating a lot of older guys a lot more. He's been working with the scout team because he missed a lot of practice days with us.
Who was that, Coach?
Javier Mitchell.
Gotcha. Yeah. When you see him, does he have some potential once he adds some weight and gets a little bit bigger?
Yeah, he can run. That's the one thing about it. He runs, and then everything he does, he goes full tilt. He's a young freshman. It's like no different than what Frost and Swain were last year. Just take him, coming from the D-line play, it's a new position for him standing up. So it'll take him a little while. He might be able to contribute to us through special teams. But, the kid got a positive attitude. He's always in a great mood, and he brings a little spark out to practice for us.
Is Swain playing strong side or weak side?
No, he's playing Sam linebacker for us now. Yeah, Sam linebacker.
No, he didn't play a whole lot of linebacker in high school.
He's big. He's the size of a linebacker.
Yeah.
He's 200. He might be our biggest linebacker. He's about 235, 240 pounds. Him and Casanova. So he's a big body, and he's strong, and he's physical. And he has a lot of pride. I just watch him run around. He was the life today. He kept guys fired up, and he's working with the blue team and going against the offense. And him and Frost brought another dimension to the scout team for those guys today.
And Casanova, how's he doing?
He's an Auburn typical linebacker. That's the guy. He's a long way away as far as learning the game, but when he knows what to do, one day he'll be a guy that we all be talking about. I just love the way he practices. I love the way he approached the game. He's not ashamed to know he doesn't know it. But he asks questions every day and he gets better every day. And the one thing about him, even if he does make a mistake, he goes 125 miles per hour.
Thanks.
Do you think Casanova will play this year?
It's up to him. It depends on how fast he keeps learning. But for him, he's in there every day. He comes in when nobody else is around and asks, what does he need to work on, what part of his game. He'll go in and watch himself on scout team. And then when you watch him out there in practice, he's at a different speed than everybody else. So we got to accelerate the learning for him, and hopefully by mid-season he'll be picked up to what we need to, where we can at least function with him, and at least in our base defense.
And the middle linebacker position, this defense has a lot of responsibilities, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. You're the typical. You are the defense. You're the quarterback of the defense out there. There's a lot of checks, a lot of calls, and a lot of responsibilities. And so that guy has to be on it. He just can't go out and just play off the talent alone. And I think a lot of our guys are starting to realize that it's going to take work. You got to come in when you get 35, 45 minutes of film, of taking notes, of doing it on the board, visualizing, going out there and working on your craft. It's a trait. For that position, if you learn that position, guys will take a lot of pride on being the coach of the defense for Auburn.
Tell them about your three stars. Veteran unit, how do you feel about those three stars?
You got 4 or 5 guys that can contribute to us. With Jake and Ashton, Justin Garrett and Evans and Bates. It's a good group. This game, with all the skill they got, they got 4 or 5 wide receivers that can play with everybody. So we got to, try to keep speed out there on the football field with them.